Welcome back, mofos. This is No Stupid Questions. We have Tim from CX, and I'm Eddie, the wine guy. What's our question for this week?
So the question sent in by one of our wonderful mofos is, if a wine has legs, does that make it better? Now, I will say that out of all of the questions we've been asked so far, Eddie, I don't understand this one the most.
Yep.
So...
well, there we go. We've got the Duck Sauce from Yarra Valley. It's a Pinot Noir. It is 13.5% alcohol. That will be important in a second. And we have our Art of War Shiraz from the Barossa Valley that clocks in at just over 14.5% alcohol.
Big boy.
Tim, when you're buying a wine, do you look at the amount of alcohol? Does that come into play?
Not really.
No?
I am firmly of the belief the more the better.
Also, a cheeky little snifter of Hunter Valley vodka here. So let's pour these into glasses and get cracking. So Pinot, that's at 13.5%. Shiraz at 14.5%. We're looking at giving this a bit of a swirly swirl, as we do. Let's have a look at the amount of wine that clings to the side of the glass and then slowly forms what we call tears, and how slowly or quickly the tears drip down your glass. How would you describe what's happening there?
It's very difficult to see.
Yep, okay. Then we're going to move up to the Shiraz. We're going to give that a big swirl. It takes a few seconds, but we can see, have a look on my one. You can see this big guy going down here, and you can see that compared to the one that we're looking before, the tears are taking ever so slightly longer to form, and they're a little bit thicker. Now we're going to try once more, but we're going to spike this wine with a bit of our vodka here, just to up the alcohol, okay? Little shot of this, give it a really good swirl, so it's all mixed in. Yep. That'll put hairs on your chest.
Yeah, it will.
We can see that those tears, they're really stuck to the side of the glass, and they're taking much longer to form and to drip down. There's a lot of factors, as with wine, that may be causing that, but a big one is alcohol. Sweetness and generally other things like proteins and stuff can have an effect on viscosity, but we're looking at alcohol, which is a really good indicator of the legs of a wine. The question was though, if a wine has legs or more legs, does it make it better? Well, this wine that we've got right here, this has got a shitload of legs. Now let's give this a try and see if this is a good wine. Oh wow, that's even worse than I thought it would be.
I think it's watered down.
Just because a wine has higher alcohol does not make it better quality, okay? That is a real myth, that high alcohol or more legs equals better quality, okay? Wine, as we all know, it's all about balance, a good balance of fruit and sweetness and acidity and alcohol and all those things. So having one thing being really, really high is not going to make for an awesome wine. So how did you find all of that, Tim? Are you going to be trying this experiment at home?
I will be. I'll be sitting down with my family and going through this nightly, I think.
Well, thanks again for that great question, mofos. And please, via all the usual links below, send in your questions and Tim and I will do our best to answer them. See you next week.